let's get famous. Baby, let's get rich, let's get famous, yeah.
Alright guys, so I'm going to be reviewing Justice Cabaret reading part 2, so let's get into that. So it picks back up with them arguing. Lollipop and Capri trying to fight each other against securities in the way. Raven and Diamond are on the couch, they're like, oh, Ruby's not safe, we're gonna fight the shit out of her. Lollipop's yelling at Capri, she's like, oh, let's get down in the middle of the street, let's go fight outside. So then Capri goes backstage to change her dress. As Capri's backstage, Lollipop's standing up, like, waiting for her to come back out so they can fight again. Raven and Diamond just kind of having, like, a little argument on the couch. I guess Diamond thought that Raven didn't have her back and that Raven wasn't next to her. And Raven was like, oh, I was next to you, I was next to you fighting, like, I had your back. Everyone's still arguing. Gaia gets up and she walks away. Amber is jumping behind the couch trying to get to Diamond. Security comes, they couldn't fight. Diamond's yelling, I want it every time, I want it every time. So then everybody settled down. Diamond's like, oh, boss lady, come and act right. Then Amber's like, no, that's your boss lady. Lollipop yelling, come to the winning team, come to the money shot. So then Amber is telling Henny, she's like, oh, this is the same girl that got dropped by Wet Wet, talking about blah blah. Then Raven and Henny arguing. Raven like, you only had 15 minutes of fame, like, you're not that important to the show. Joseline comes out, she's like, what's up, bitches? The side that's on her side, she's like, oh, hey Joseline, like, they all kissing her ass. Joseline, oh, that's the mad couch, and everybody's like, losers to the mad couch. I'm just like, y'all corny, like, this is not elementary school, like, what is this, like, you still do that? So then Amber goes like that, like, that was like, oh, bring that finger here. Amber gets up, she started punching her, and she punched Raven. Like, how she beat up at the same time? That don't make no sense. After Amber whooped them, they started attacking Riri. I couldn't really see it much. All I know is that, like, Riri was getting pulled down, her hair was getting pulled. Capri runs backstage to go put on her fighting clothes again. Security snatching everybody up. Then Joseline and her little gang, they stand up. They're like, oh, you're on the winning team. Y'all talking about shit on Instagram. Like, come join the team. Like, they just talking hot. Like, they're like, I wanna fight, like, shut up. I thought it was weird that Jordan was standing with them. Like, I know she was on tour, but it's like, I don't know if she meant it in like a fighting way, but she was standing next to them. Capri trying to run up, she can't. I guess Capri spit on somebody or at somebody, then Justin like, oh, you're a dog, you're dirty, calling her nasty, they just talking. Joseline took her jacket, but Justin didn't do nothing. Capri backstage yelling like, I'll spit on them again. Then Amber's like, oh, so Joseline come out here and fight me one-on-one, I bet she won't fight me. Amber's saying how that whole side of the couch is pussy, they can't fight one-on-one, all they do is jump, tag team, like, they can't hold their own. Joseline goes to sit down, she's calling Lexi blow fake. Lexi's like, oh, I'm not fake, I do with you since day one. Then Lamel come on, like, I gotta stop, like, I do it to me, like, too much fighting, too much arguing. Everyone gets back on stage, the host wants to ask questions. Joseline starts saying, like, oh, I get everybody opportunity, this side earned it. They on touring me, the other girls are mad, they're hating. Joseline feel like everybody should respect her, like she getting on platform. Then Janisha was like, oh, but I think the girls did like you when they first met you. Then Joseline like, oh no, they talk about me on Instagram all the time. That's when Joseline goes down the line, she starts assaulting all of them. Then Gaia just left, and then that's when Joseline like, oh, her coochie got bumps, like just being disrespectful. That's when Joseline, this is Amber. I guess Amber was talking about Bonnie, Bella. I don't know, like, what did Amber say? But Joseline like, oh, this year in my home, talking about my child. Then her and Amber start arguing. Joseline got up, Amber got up. I think Joseline kicked Amber and Amber fell, but when Joseline got up, that whole couch got up, like, for what? Joseline like, yeah, I'm Mortal Kombat you. The whole couch yelling, you're not touching Joseline, like, y'all have bodyguards, like, sit down. Then Ballistic, a grown-ass man, he like, oh, Joseline gonna drop you. Joseline gonna do this. Like, shut up. Like, you supposed to calm it down. Like, why you hyping it up? Then Diamond like, oh, Henny, you stand for your friend. And then Capri's like, oh, but maybe the next time we got beat up by Amber. I'm just like, exactly. Like, what are you talking about? She's like, oh, talk about my kid again. And then she threw a drink at Amber. I'm just like, oh my god. In the midst of this, Joseline's calling Lexi face. He pushing Lexi. Then Black Diamond and them, they don't try to get at Lexi. Security's in the way. I'm just like, y'all doing too much. Fast forward, it's gonna look back at the season. Then after that, Joseline like, oh, I'm from an island, like, I'm black. Then Amber's like, oh, you can't even speak English. Then Joseline like, oh, go get your teeth fixed, they're crusty. Amber like, you need to humble yourself. Joseline stood up. Then Diamond instantly jumps in front. I'm just like, oh my god, like, what the fuck? Then Lollipop ran up, her and Capri fighting. That's when Amber punched Joseline in her face, and then Ballistic jumped in. It's like a big ass brawl. Like I can't even see what's going on. Like everybody's talking each other. Like it's just a mess. Everybody gets separated. Cause people like, oh, I'm gonna get you touched, Ballistic. I'm gonna get you touched. It's a threat. It's not a promise. Ballistic's telling security, and he's like, oh, when I saw her on the floor, I'm gonna react. He's talking about Joseline because she got knocked out. So security's guarding like Joseline and Dom. Caprice, Chris, and them all out. Amber's backstage like crying. She's emotional. You know, Ballistic ripped her hair. Like she got attacked. Like you know. But that's the end of that. I'm just like, this reunion is sad. I'm not watching Joseline shows anymore. This is it. But that's it for this review. Thanks for watching. Bye.